Welcome back to Mark Morgan Realty. I'm Mark Morgan, the broker. I'd like to follow up on a video I had done yesterday about buying a home. I had talked about going out shopping, sending you on a list of probably 20, 30 properties. You go out and look, find one that you like. We look at 3 or 4 or 5 properties. You decide you like one of them, and that's going to be your home. Where do we go from there? Well, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to go into the MLS. That home that you like so much, I'm going to shop the area and find out what homes that are similar to that in that area have been selling for the last 3 to 6 months. That's going to give me a baseline of where we can write the offer. Obviously, we want to write the offer the best that we possibly can and get you the home as cheap as possible. But then on the other hand, we don't want to write an offer that's going to upset the seller to where they're not going to think you're serious and they're not going to want to work with you. Price is very important. Terms, a lot of times I've seen people where they're selling their home, they bought a new home and it's being built and it's not going to be completed for another 3 or 4 months. Well, obviously, if you come in there and tell them that you want to close in 45 days, they're not going to be able to do that. So if you can be flexible on your closing date, that's a big deal. I'm going to call the agent. I'm going to check with them. I'm going to find out their situation, what's going to work best for them. And just by doing that, we can put ourselves at an advantage over other offers that may come in. A lot of times I've seen deals where the seller of the property is more interested in the flexibility of time more than the price. And if you can do that, sometimes you'll get yourself a house for a very, very good price. Other thing, contracts. A few years ago, 5-10 years ago, we used to write regular contracts that had what we referred to as agents as repair limits. 3% for mechanical things like air conditioner don't work, refrigerators broke, electrical. It has electrical issues with the GFCIs, or also wood rot or termite damage. Those are called WDO issues. We used to write limits on them where 2.5 or 3% of the total sales price. People don't do that anymore. In the last probably 3 to 4 years, the only type of offers I've ever wrote and the only kind of offers that ever come across my desk anymore are always what's called an as-is with a right to inspect. Well, a lot of people will say, well, but I don't want to write an as-is contract because, I mean, if there's something really wrong with the house, I don't want to buy it. Well, you don't have to. That's why the as-is with the right to inspect is very important. What that means is you're willing to buy the house as is, providing that the house is sound and there's really nothing majorly wrong with it. If there's something really, really wrong with the property, if you do it within your time frame of 7 to 10 days or whatever your time frame is going to be, then you go back to them and say, look, we like the house, however, the roof is leaking, we need to have that fixed, or the AC is not working, we need to have that fixed. If it's a major issue, they're going to fix that because no one else is going to buy that house, period. I mean, just because you don't want to buy it doesn't mean someone's going to come in right behind you and buy the house with those defects. So most of the time, those people will go ahead and they'll spend the money and fix that because they have a viable buyer in their pocket right now that's ready to close on it, and they're going to have to fix that item anyways. Why not fix it now and let this deal go through? Once we have that done, we've negotiated as much as we can, and the numbers are working, and everything's going to be fixed, or the house has had a wonderful inspection. At that point, we fulfilled all our obligations of the contract. Now the actual closing portion of it starts. We send all your paperwork to the title company. We send all your paperwork to the lender, which is an executed contract, and we've done our inspections. We're ready to go. At that point, then it's off to the races. I'm going to go ahead and do another video on that in a little while about the process of actually doing your inspections and the time frames connected with that. So again, thank you very much for watching my videos. I do appreciate it. I'm going to have a long list of all these as far as buyers and sellers, and I hope that they're helpful to the people that are new to the real estate market, and hopefully I can help by these videos to kind of give you an idea of where we're going to go. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.